Hi everybody, thank you for being here. We are going to do a general reading again for you guys today. Check in on your energy. We're going to start off with some oracle messages and then we're going to get into the tarot. So I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you guys again for spending your time here. And let's see what you guys need to know. What are the messages for the collective reading today? Let's see. All right, let's get it. What does the collective watching this video now or later need to hear? Wow, new beginnings. What else? Fell right on the hearts too. Could be having a new beginning in love. Transformation. Wow. What else? Okay, friendship. We've got healing at the bottom of the deck, and we have well-being. Yeah, I feel like you're coming out of some really difficult time in your life. Something needs healing here. So the first card that came out was new beginnings. This is a beautiful energy here. Beautiful card. Then we got transformation, the butterfly. So you're definitely going through a healing. If you haven't healed yet, you are being encouraged to do some healing here, to take after your well-being. Okay, and then we have friendship. Could be meeting some new people, and we've got beauty. These are great cards. I feel like you're going to be really taking care of yourself here in some aspect, some sort of major change. I feel like it's going to call in some new friends, call in some new maybe community members, support from some new people, whoever you're connecting with. We're going to see what comes up. I'm going to get some tarot here, guys. Okay. So with all that being said, got a major transformation, new beginnings, friendship, beauty. I feel like you're going to see things differently here with that beauty card. It's like you have a new appreciation for yourself and who you see in that reflection in the mirror. Let's see, what are the messages here? What is this new beginning? What is the new beginning? Wow, the Hanged One, Pisces energy, flipped right on that card. That's a pretty significant draw of the card here. It's a major arcana. It's your first card that we're pulling in the tarot. You could be a Pisces. There's something here that you have learned a new way of thinking. I feel like you could have been stuck in some sort of rut, something that really felt like you were unable to get yourself out of this position that you found yourself in. It could have been a self-sacrificing energy too, like something that you allowed to kind of stay stagnant for a while. Maybe you were trying to see different options or a different perspective on a new beginning that was approaching. It's like you could sense something, but you were maybe not ready to actually start that new beginning here. So I feel like you have some sort of enlightenment that comes in with that the Hanged One or the Hanged Man energy. Your mind is opening up here to a new path, a new opportunity. What else is this new beginning? What's the Hanged One? So there was stagnancy there. Three of Cups, lots of water energy here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like there's something here that you see differently. This new beginning could have left you feeling stuck, like you almost felt paralyzed by fear. I feel like you were waiting for some sort of enlightenment, some sort of sign to be able to, take on this new opportunity. You could be getting some support from some friends and family right now to kind of push you in the right path here. It does bring in this transformation. I feel like people are encouraging you to go down this path that's maybe a little bit unknown. I feel like you tried to get perspective from maybe two other people, what their perspective was on the situation, on this new beginning. Let's see. What's the transformation card? What's the transformation here with the butterfly? What are you transforming from, or what is this transformation? Whoa, I saw the Five of Swords want to come out. I feel like you could, I'm going to take it. Aries, sorry, not Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's something here that you've walked away from. Maybe you're no longer communicating with somebody, or spending your time arguing with people about things that just don't seem to matter to you. I feel like you kind of sacrificed your time and yourself for other people in the past. It's like no matter how much you tried to express your point of view or your perspective on a situation, it just never really drove home for other people. And I feel like you're transforming that energy. You're saying, I'm keeping my thoughts to myself here. I'm no longer fighting to be heard. What's this transformation? What's the Five of Swords? Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. You're worrying about yourself now. You're worrying about your own growth, your own stability, your own material world. I feel like you're looking out for your well-being, like we saw with that other card here. We've got the well-being card. I'm going to actually keep this on the side here. And on the other end, we had healing. Yeah, I feel like you're healing from whatever argument or disagreement you may have had with somebody. Yeah. There's like this energy of focusing on yourself. Focusing, you see how the two people are not even looking in the same direction. It's like here you may have been trying to express something that happened in the past, maybe arguments, disagreements, or trying to just be heard. And here you're looking to the future. You're looking towards something new friends, the beauty of life, the beauty of this garden for all these seeds that you've planted for yourself. It's transforming you into this Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like you self-sacrificed a lot here, maybe for friends, family, it could have been a significant other, but I feel like the fight was not worth it, and you're stepping out of this energy of giving energetically your voice, your thoughts, sharing your ideas, sharing your opinions, and you're just focusing on building something for yourself here, something stable that you can rely on. Yeah, look at the World card at the bottom of the deck. Let's see, what's the Friendship card here? Oh, look at the Hermit, Virgo energy showing up. Yeah, I feel like you've been in solitude for quite some time, especially with that Hanged One energy as well. With this Hermit card, you could have been spending a lot of time alone, maybe looking within yourself, looking back at past friendships. Maybe these friends are just a few that you can continue to carry with you into the future, but maybe some other friends you had to leave behind. You're really reflecting on what's happened, and you're reflecting in solitude, and you've gained a lot of wisdom with whatever this is, whatever this new beginning is. It's like an enlightenment here. We've got the moon here lighting up the night sky, and the Hanged One's mind has been illuminated as well. So I feel like, and you can see yourself in this image. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but on top of the friends, you're there, like you have this enlightenment after you've done some soul searching here with the Hermit. So I feel like it's been a long journey of you trying to really weed out who's worth your energy, who is not, who you're going to invest your time in. And I feel like you're recognizing something new here with the Beauty card. Let's see, let's get one more. What's the Hermit with the Friendship card? Whoa, 2 came out. Yeah, the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. Interesting. So, you know, you're turning your back on something. It's like you continue to fight for someone, or you continue to struggle. I feel like here you are, you're all bandaged up. You're the wounded warrior. You really fought for something or for someone, or it could even be a job or something. But I feel like you really tried your hardest to fight for something here. Maybe to be heard. I don't know what it is, but you're turning your back on this energy. You're no longer investing your emotions in this. I feel like this could be related to friends, a particular friend group. Maybe that's who these people are. Maybe they've made you feel stuck from having a new beginning. Maybe there was a lot of arguments or disagreements, or maybe just the energy has changed, has shifted. You could have transformed, and maybe these people's views and opinions just don't align with you anymore. I see you here being recognized as somebody who's changed a lot. Look at that, the Sun, Leo energy. I feel like people are sensing this newfound freedom that you're showing up with. It's like you're on the horse here as a child, and it's like you come out of this battle, a grown adult, somebody who's matured quite a bit, but you have a victory attached to it after you turn your back away from something emotionally and go into hermit mode. You don't give up on your own desires, though. I feel like you're really passionate. You're wounded here. Your ego could be wounded, but you're going through a major transformation and you're not giving up on yourself, on your own ambitions. Let's see, what's the beauty card here? Oh my gosh, the sun, Leo energy. Yeah, you found a whole new way of looking at something here. The way you see yourself in the mirror, it's like you have this sense of freedom to be who you want to be. And I feel like you're really appreciating, maybe even healing any kind of childhood abandonment issues or anything from your childhood that it could have left you feeling stuck. Maybe you were somebody who tried to people please a lot. I feel like you're allowing yourself to love yourself and love who you see in the mirror. You've been through a whole lot with the Hermit. You're a very wise person, somebody who's gained a lot of knowledge through the journey of the life that you've lived so far. And I feel like you're with this beautiful sunny energy saying, I'm starting over again. I'm living life for me now. I'm recognizing the beauty in the life that I can have. Let's get one more. What's the beauty card? The sun card here. Wow, High Priestess. I saw it before it even flipped. Pisces, Cancer energy. Your intuition is really heightened right now, guys. With the sun card, this is a major illumination. This is some sort of truth that you have intuitively felt. There's this enlightenment that you're accepting in your life here, and it's beautiful to you. You're looking at it yourself in the mirror as somebody who doesn't need to, you know, seek validation from others or get the opinions on how to live your life. I feel like you're really focusing on your well-being, your healing, appreciating the beauty in what you have to offer. There's a Knight of Swords here, somebody who is taking action towards you here. Could be an air sign. Somebody's making a choice to come towards you here. They want to say something. They could be coming in a little bit hot. Let's see, we're going to clarify a little bit further. What's the Hanged One with the Three of Cups and the new beginnings? What are those doing there? Wow, the Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you self-sacrificed for somebody or for something. I feel like you didn't allow yourself to walk into the new beginning. You stayed stuck on that tree. You could have maybe been involved in a third party. I don't know, but you're releasing yourself out of this self-imposed prison. It's like you said, enough is enough. I'm taking this new beginning. I'm not going to let it pass me by. You're getting yourself out of those negative thoughts and just sacrificing your time. Interesting. Let's see. What's the Five of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles? Oh my gosh, the Magician, and it literally just stayed stuck on my arm. Magician here, card number 1. You're manifesting this transformation. I feel like you've manifested yourself out of conflict and into abundance, and it's a transformation you've been hoping to achieve. This is something that you've maybe manifested a while ago that's finally coming to fruition here. It's something that, you know, you have all the elements. You could have all the elements in your chart, in your birth chart, like the earth element, air, all of them. I feel like there's something that's very magical about you at this time while you're transforming into this new energy. I feel like your intuition is also being leveled up here. You've got spirit above your head there. You have all the magic within you to make something a reality. Look at, you've got the courage, the strength. What's interesting here, Leo energy, is both of these cards, both of these people have that infinity symbol above their heads there. Not all the cards have that. Okay, so that's very significant. This is telling you to be brave, be courageous in those manifestations, walking away, transforming, allowing yourself to recognize that you're worth every bit of these investments that you're planting seeds with to transform something, whether it's a situation or yourself. That's really interesting. Let's see, we're going to look into the Hermit, the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Cups now. So going into solitude, feeling like giving up on something but not giving up. It's a fighting energy of the cycle about to come to a close. But there's still something that you're holding on to or fighting for, ambition-wise. And then your back is turning to those emotions, the emotional side of things. Let's see. What is the Hermit with the 9 of Wands and the 8 of Cups with this friendship card? The 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, absolutely. You've been the person to constantly give to others. It's like you're this merchant holding those 2 gifts, and people just love to take from you. People could even be begging you for something here. I feel like you can see a few people here with this friendship card. I feel like you've really had to go into solitude to really identify who is really worth it, who's actually your friend, who is reciprocating energetically to you. I feel like you had to turn your back on a few people here. It could be 2 people in particular here. It's people that you sacrificed for in the past, people you gave to very selflessly. It's a very generous energy that you show up with, and I feel like people want to be your friend. You've got maybe a lot of friends, but not so many close friends, because people don't reciprocate the same energy, and you've turned your back on this emotion. I feel like you're looking to a sunnier disposition. You're saying, you know, people maybe can't love the same way you do, at the capacity you do, or invest the way you do in regards to loyalty, things like that. Yeah, I feel like people have left you always on standby, like you were always going to be there to pick up their call, just waiting for them, because you're a committed individual. We've got Taurus energy with the Hierophant here. They see you as somebody who's very, you could be very modern, but traditional at the same time, where you respect friendships, you respect loyalty, and you know, reciprocity, and just being there for people, because you do have this sunny energy about you. People are drawn towards you. It's like the beauty of your friendship is something that people want to be around. Let's see. What's this Sun with the High Priestess? There's major enlightenment here for you guys. Look at that. The 10 of Wands finally hit. So you've got the 9 of Wands there, where you're in that wounded warrior energy. It's like you did some self-reflecting, looking back at the past, looking at all the investments you made with people, all the arguments. You tried to be heard. You tried to express your side of things, but you ultimately turn your back on the emotions of everything. And the 10 of Wands finally hit. It becomes too heavy for you to carry these burdens. You can't even see your path ahead. As the 9 of Pentacles, you're trying to manifest stability in your own life, happiness, and it comes in. But this cycle needs to close out first. You need to let go of all these burdens that you, to be honest, you take on without, you know, without too much pushback. It's like you're willing to help people. You're willing to carry the heavy load. Yeah. But where are your options? It's like you have all this confusion in your mind. I feel like you feel confused as to all these responsibilities that you've taken on. Which are the most important? Which are an actual priority in your life? And I feel like your intuition is going to kick in here. You're going to see the beauty in this ending. You're going to see the beauty in gaining clarity after all this fog, after all this confusion, all the energy from everybody that you deal with. It's like, oh, so-and-so has, you know, a chaotic marriage, or so-and-so has a new job promotion and they want to celebrate and they call you out, and so-and-so, you know, just got married and you got to go to this, and so-and-so has this legal issue. And it's just like you carry all those energies and it distracts you. It's like you focus on other people's stories that they tell you. And when you offer your advice, people don't like it. People turn their backs. So I feel like you're really reevaluating with the Hermit card. You're really reevaluating whose energy, like who you're going to spend your energy on, what responsibilities you're going to let go of, because they are not yours to carry. You can still be a friend, but pull back your energy a little bit, right? Like, you need to put your well-being first, like we see with this well-being card here. You need to really focus on your own well-being, because you're showing up here as a wounded person, in solitude. Nobody's really coming to fight for you. Nobody's really emotionally assisting you here. with the friendship card. I feel like you're looking for real friends. You're looking for people who kind of match the way you show up as a friend, which is very difficult to find, right? So I feel like something closes out here with the Ten of Wands. It's like you finally have this epiphany, this enlightenment that you need to turn your back on these emotions of people draining you. I want to get more on this enlightenment. Yeah, you're focusing on your own work, on some sort of skill, maybe even investing in your physical appearance, whether that's, you know, getting a gym membership, or investing in, you know, maybe getting a hair coloring, or whatever the case may be, something that, or even going to the spa or something like that. Maybe even a vacation here. What's the High Priestess and the Sun? What is this enlightenment, this intuition of yours trying to tell you? Look at that. Wish fulfillment, abundance, achievement. This is the Nine of Cups. We see you as the Nine of Pentacles. You're in this single energy where you're doing for you. People may look at you as being selfish. You could even be, maybe, you know, hear people exchanging words of you being selfish. But I feel like you're standing up for yourself here. You're looking at all the achievements you've made and you're very proud of yourself. And this is a wish fulfillment. This is you sitting back saying, I'm emotionally content. And it brings in this joy, this happiness, this new way of looking at life with, you know, the beauty card being there. It's like, whoops, you've seen the beautiful parts of what your intuition and freedom can bring you, your manifestation. It brings in this transformation. So whether you're male or female, don't worry about the gender here. It's basically just this feeling of freedom, being able to do what you want to do for your well-being, for your transformation, to find the friends that are going to reciprocate. So let's see what's at the bottom of the deck there. Yeah, the Star. So we've got the Star energy here, Aquarius energy. This is you, again, those manifestations coming to fruition. You've poured out those cup of emotions that you've walked away from. You're no longer allowing people to drain you for your energy. Look at that, the new opportunity that presents itself here, the Ace of Pentacles. Something new is going to be entering your life. It's this new beginning card. It's the universe saying you've shown respect for yourself. You've shown that you recognize your own worth and how much your time is precious and valuable and meaningful, and that you're investing in yourself. Okay, some sort of new opportunity to see things in a different way here, so that you can get into that Nine of Cups and that Nine of Pentacles, so that those manifestations can come to fruition. Remember, we saw the Leo card with the courage, with the Strength card. Okay, so don't give up on the manifesting period. You still have to invest in those manifestations to bring in transformation here. So that's really beautiful energy. Let's get, if you guys want, I'll get you one more card from here and just see what else comes out as advice here. What's a word that the collective needs to embody or really listen to at this time? What is the message? Whatever comes out, one or two or three. If you have a question, maybe ask it now and see what comes out. If you have a particular question in mind for advice. Again, these tarot cards and oracles, we can't always get yes or no answers, right? It's just tools to help you kind of see things. Wow, we've got fertility, Empress energy, Taurus, Libra energy. You could be wanting to create something new here. You could be wanting to manifest being pregnant or creating a family, whether you're male or female. And I feel like there's some sort of new beginning here that opens up for you. Look at that, peace. There's some sort of peace that you find here in that well-being, in that healing. Interesting. And the peace comes when you finally lay down those burdens and you go into hermit mode. You realize that those responsibilities are not yours to carry. We've got home. So it could be involving a home. You could be moving. Could be restructuring to build up a new home, save money for a new home. These all flipped on the outside, so I'm going to take them. Passion. Whatever your questions are, I know it can't be a yes or no answer, but if you ask something and you get fertility, it could just be telling you that something is going to grow. Something is fertile at this time to build upon. If you asked a question about work and you get a home card, it could just be saying that, you know, your work life, you may be spending too many hours like you'd like to be at home, maybe too many hours at work. We've got passion here. So something in this new beginning is going to bring in this passion. It's going to bring in, I think we saw the Six of Wands earlier where you were on that horse. There's something you're passionate about. And the last one we've got is confidence. That flipped over, yeah. So this transformation is bringing in a whole new confidence that you recognize yourself too. With that Ace of Pentacles, the universe is offering you to recognize your own value through this healing and this transformation for your own well-being. You're seeing the beauty in what it feels like and what it looks like to stand in your confidence. This is very much Queen of Wands energy, fire sign energy. And also with the Strength card, having the strength and the courage to step into that confidence. Okay, don't let people shrink your mind or shrink your voice. Manifest, take the new opportunity to trust your intuition, first of all. But there's something here that that brings in achievement and brings in success and emotional fulfillment. We've got a financial abundance here showing up for you as well, on your own, independently, something you've worked hard for. So, you know, these new opportunities, these new beginnings that show up, don't stand in fear. Don't stand in this stuck energy. Okay, take yourself off that hanged man tree. Get yourself out of this self-imposed prison. You can see the swords are in a circle around you, but you can walk freely from these swords, from your thoughts, your negative self-doubt, critical energy. Take off in the right direction here. Take off that blindfold, untie yourself. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom here. Animals. You could be connecting with animals right now, or this could be telling me that you need to maybe spend some time with an animal. They're very healing. They're very, if you're not allergic or whatever, you know, they can be very healing for your soul. So that is what I'm getting for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed that message and that it helped you in some way. And I will see you guys again soon. Look at that, life purpose. Sorry, I just can't get enough of these cards. All right, guys, thanks for being here. I will see you soon and take care.